Along the left-hand side of the screen, we have a menu of menus. So if I tap on an item here, it will open up another sub-menu with tools on it. The transform menu, again, has a bunch of tools related to moving things around or rotating them or scaling them. Tools opens up a list of all these different tools you have for creating solid geometry. And groups opens up a floating window which you can reposition. This is organized into categories across the top, different types of elements. And you can close that when you're not using it. If you create a sketch, that will open up yet another menu called Sketch, and it has a list of constraints on it. The constraints are active depending on what you have selected. So if I have a couple of different objects here, I could apply additional constraints to those. When I deselect, some of those become grayed out. There's also an undo button in the lower left-hand corner and a redo button as well. In the lower right-hand corner, we have a toggle right here that sections everything across the current grid. The magnet symbol here opens up a menu of drawing aids, and these are all different modes that you can toggle on and off depending on your needs at the time. And I'll be covering all of this functionality in due course. Finally, there's a menu in the lower right-hand corner which has a bunch of items which are pretty self-explanatory. I'd like to also mention a couple of tips I have for the Apple Pencil. The first is the Apple Pencil is really an intuitive instrument. I think you'll really begin to appreciate it the more you work with it. First of all, in Shapr3D, you can just drag across the screen to create an object or an arc. Or if you drag and press firmly, it allows you to input a different type of information, which are control vertices, and this allows you to create a spline.